Hey guys, what's going on? Today we're going to take a look inside this knife. This is the Quiet Carry IQ. I just got this in. Comes in this neat little box right here. Very simple. Has the same issue as my other Quiet Carry, the Drift. Does not center quite perfectly. So we're gonna see if we can fix that, and we're gonna lube it up a little bit because it's running a little bit on the tight side, because I was trying to tighten it up to get that centering to be perfect, which for this price of this knife it should be. I mean, and other than that, this knife is outstanding. I'm gonna just tell you right now, it's great. So there you go. I will review it eventually someday, but for right now, I'm just telling you right out of the box, it's really good. So let's take it apart and we shall see how it looks on the inside. And to do that, there's only two fasteners. This one right here and that one right there. And that's a 6, that's an 8. And here we go. They use excellent screws, in my opinion, at the Quiet Carry factory. Interesting. Is that? Not exactly sure how that goes together, but we'll find out when we get it apart. Take this little guy and put him up there. Oh, and that's how your clip screws on right there from the inside. That is interesting. Groove for your stop pin, over travel stop. Not sure what that is for. There's another one right there. Don't know for sure. I don't know. Stainless steel insert. One of the things I really appreciate is they don't just screw those into the titanium. They have stainless bushings on the other side to receive those screws. They're kind of like nuts and bolts, basically. Oh, that guy finally decided to come out. So I want to swap these bearings around from side to side to see if that helps the centering. So I'm going to take this off very carefully. Very tight tolerances, which is good. Does have a steel washer in there for the bearings to ride on. That's good. But I want to put these ones on this side. And these ones on this side. They have some kind of grease on them, which isn't great. So we're going to clean those up. Going to use some KPL on a paper towel. Cleans them right up, just as good as alcohol or anything else, and adds a little bit of layer of protection. Weird that they would use grease on bearings. And as you can see, they're ceramic bearings. I could already feel in my hand that they roll looser. Crazy. Gonna clean the pivot. And we're gonna clean this blade up. Oh, that rides in there loose, so we gotta be careful, don't lose that. That's kind of odd. Also kind of odd that they mill the bearings into one side and not the other. you can see that. And then they're not milled on that side. Different. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing yet. Ergonomically and everything else about this knife is just fantastic. They really chamfered and cleaned this up really, really good. Chamfered and rounded and curved, and as you can see, it's got 3D milled scales, which is really nice. They have a flat spot on the pivot and a cat hair. So, all right. And this is your backspacer right here, titanium with 2 locating pins. Do those go all the way through? It looks like one of them does. One of them does not. Your lanyard hole, I guess, would be that thing right there if you want to use it. So they don't really have a lanyard tube on this knife, which is kind of nice. All right, I think we're ready to go. So we're going to put the pivot back in. These knives, I think, are made in Taiwan. He isn't real crystal clear on the place of manufacture. Although, like Nick Shabazz likes to say, place of manufacture does not dictate quality. Anybody can make a good knife these days, it seems like, which is not a bad thing. So they could even be Chinese, but I think they're from Taiwan. All right. Very tiny parts in this knife. All right, got that one in. Now we're gonna put the blade on. We're gonna put a little bit of lubrication in that blade. We're going to put a little bit of lubrication in that detent hole and a little bit on the detent path, like that. Then we're going to put these bearings on this side. And we're going to put a little lubrication on those bearings. Like that. Then, interesting, we're going to put this back on there. That. And it looks like everything's seated perfectly tight there. Now, I like to use what's called Vibratite. It is basically a thickened Loctite. I'm going to put some on there like that. I like the Vibratite, costs a little more, But on the good side, it doesn't run everywhere. Even though I say that and I got some on my scale right there, but that's okay. Okay, we're just gonna put that on just snug for now. Oopsie, I keep bumping my tripod and I'm really sorry about that. I'm gonna put some Vibratite on this screw here. Oopsie. This one. Put it in and just loosen it up a little bit. We're gonna wipe off all this little excess that we got all over my knife everywhere. And we're gonna drop it shut. And hopefully we're gonna get it center up. So let's see if we can get it to center first just by tightening the screws. Still have decent floppy droppy action, which is what everybody seems like they want these days. And as you can see, it's already centered better without even tightening it up hardly at all. And we're going to tighten it and tighten it, and it's going the other way. What the heck? All right, now let's loosen some things up. Let's grab the old dick pick here. Shove that in there. Do not like number 6 screws. Let's see. Way too tight. Much better. Still not drop shutty, but we're closer to centered. No, we're not. Oh boy. Huh. Almost seems to center better as we loosen, which is kind of backwards. That's pretty dang loose. And that's still not, that's pretty close. We could tighten it just a little bit more. Let's see how we're doing for no up and down, no side to side. Lockup looks really good. Centering is still, I don't know. It's so close. It's really close. Really close. Centering is a big deal with me. I don't know why. It shouldn't be. It's almost like I'm OCD about centering. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think we got her. And we got good droppy action. We got really solid lockup. Let's see if we can give it a quarter turn less. Still got pretty good centering. Little tiny bit more. Centering is perfect now. Weird that it likes to be loosened to be centered instead of tightened to be centered. Let's check the action on it. Still good. We could probably loosen it up just a little tiny bit more. I'm afraid to go too much more loose though. Or I'm gonna yeah, that's pretty good. For how light it is and how thin it is, this knife's excellent. Fit and finish on it's really good right out of box. Like I said, I just got it yesterday, so it's really nice. Well, there you have it. A look inside the Quiet Carry IQ. Great pocket knife by Quiet Carry Knives. Great little gentleman's knife. And runs really good now. And centers really good now. Way better than my other Quiet Carry Drift, but who knows, maybe I'm going the wrong direction with my screws on that one too, and it needs to be loosened instead of tightened. So anyway, get your family together, turn the TV off, get outdoors. Toad Sticker out.